After missing the previous 2 games, Garrett Bradbury was activated from COVID-19 reserve yesterday, and reportedly he was with the starters during today's walkthrough, which seems to suggest that he's in line to start this Sunday at center for your Minnesota Vikings, replacing Mason Cole. That cannot happen. Bradbury is good at getting out in space and using his momentum to make effective blocks in the run game, but everything else about his individual game is downright awful. He gets pushed back all the time. Defensive tackles can easily swim by him if they wanted to with the finesse hand chops. And he can't hold his ground against the bull rush, which I'm sorry, for a starting center in the National Football League, that should be the standard. Everything else, the zone blocking and getting out in space, that's an added bonus. And it's very simple. On the field, there's a basic level of resistance that comes with Mason Cole that we haven't seen from Garrett Bradbury in 3 years. You saw it the last 2 games. Mason Cole does a much better job at holding his ground, even when he's taking shots to the face that don't get called, when you would think in those situations the offensive lineman would immediately be at the disadvantage. And Mason Cole provides a much bigger gap of clearance of space for Kirk Cousins to work with. Having your center constantly push back into your quarterback disrupts your quarterback's ability to go through his progressions. There's a bit of an edge, there's fight, there's chippiness with Mason Cole that we don't get from Garrett Bradbury. The difference between the two players is the ability to drive versus the liability of getting drove back. And don't get me wrong, Mason Cole, he's not a Hall of Fame player by any means. He can still get beat by the finesse moves just like Bradbury does. But everything else that Cole brings to the table more than makes up for that. And not only that, this Sunday, you're facing the Packers. And I get that the Vikings, they play this team twice a year. But every single time that Bradbury matches up against Kenny Clark, Clark takes Bradbury's lunch money. What you think, this is going to be the redemption game? Oh, he's going to get it together once and for all? What is it about this team and their pride on sticking with players who aren't performing when there are better options available on their own team? It's not like you got to go out and sign somebody off the street. You got him right now in Mason Cole. Play Mason Cole, bench Garrett Bradbury. Enough said. Next video is tomorrow. We'll see you then.